It's good to be back. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for, keeping up with my videos, my content, my analysis. I really hope that it brings value into your trading because that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build with you guys. I'm trying to grow with you guys. So yeah, without even wasting any more time, let's get into this week's analysis. Now, I know if you look at the past videos I've done, especially the past week or two, right? It's been bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's been bad because first of all, when I give you guys my analysis and my bias, I don't really in other videos I really be giving you guys interesting, not interesting, but like points of interest, where you could be finding your entry for the week. But as I track the market movement and the behavior, I realize that those points of interest don't really hold, right? So I mean, it happens in the market, man. We all have the phases of, being, profitable, being accurate. Sometimes the market doesn't even, follow your own, the principles that you trade by. So hopefully this week we get it right. Um, hopefully this week, we get it right. And yeah, we remember that, what we do in the market is not, predicting, but it's reacting. That should be our new slogan, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna start on the weekly GBPUSD. I mean, as you can see, from here, from the first this vertical line, we can see that we've been having like a good downtrend. The movement and the momentum has been to the downside, and then when we go to this second vertical line, you can see that the bulls are in. Price is really going up. It's creating waves, higher high, higher low, and it broke the previous high. So we are really in to buy. We are really in to go to the upside. And excuse me, guys. So yeah, we're gonna keep the analysis as simple as possible. Overall, we can see that we are at our lowest. Well, price reached the lowest when on this vertical line. The lowest was printed right here, which it was last year around September. And well, is it really the lowest? Because this is the lowest. Was this low broken? It was barely broken, but this was the lowest level. This was the lowest level, right? So guys, I'm just trying to, and another thing I've learned, guys, it's very important for you to filter out your entries or filter out your trades for the week, right? Try as much as possible to only trade your A+ setups. I know they don't happen as frequently as you would like them to, but just filtering out your trades and only going for the A+ setups and waiting and being patient is really where the profitability is at. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the only holy grail I can tell you about. There's no other holy grail in this game. You know the setups that you're comfortable trading. You know the setups that has brought you profits several times. Stick to that. Like that's all you need. The patience to just stick to that. Wait for that. If it's not playing out as quick as you want it to, it's fine. The patience is what's gonna make you rich, or that's what's gonna make you profitable. So yeah, I just thought I should throw that in there because I've learned in the past couple of weeks that the fact that you have a trading account funded and everything doesn't mean you have to trade every day. Just look for what you know and what you are familiar with, right? So yeah, enough of that talk, man. Let's get into the markets. What's happening? Um, so the weekly, we're not really getting much from the weekly. We're not really getting much from the weekly. I'll just, try and outline the important levels in the market. Um, we can take this over to the daily as well. you know, because I want to keep our analysis as clean as possible. Because one thing I realized is that, you know, when you analyze at the beginning of the week and you trade during the week, by the end of the week, you realize that there's a pattern that you know that you're familiar with, but you just didn't see it in the heat of the moment or in like in real time when you were trading during the week, you know. So just, you know, just like it's very important to take a step back sometimes. When when you look at your charts and like it's confusing and it's a setup that you don't know, take a step back, go to a bigger time frame and see what the market is actually trying to tell you. You know, sometimes like trading is all about just, you know, knowing yourself, man. Just take a step back and do not force anything. So we're gonna look to our left hand side and see if there's any, you know, any significant area that formed previously on the same level as the current price right now. And as you can see, let me use the rectangle for this one. As you can see, we have this, right? This level that was a support. Sorry, this was a resistance at some point. And then it turned into a support, and then price broke. It became a resistance because you can see price went to go retest, and after that touch, price continued to the downside, right? But then now, on the uptrend that we have going on right now, uh, the same level has been broken. So it's only right for us to expect some sort of a retest, right? But then if you look at the left hand side on what happened after the level was broken, you will see that the retest didn't really happen immediately. Price pushed to the upside first to a certain level, to this level, before it actually went down to go retest the, you know, the flip zone. We call this the flip zone, right? Well, this retest made it a flip zone. So this is the price it went to first before it actually reversed to go, you know, retest the level. So on our current price right now, we should be looking to our left to see any, you know, to see if there's any um level or some significant level that price might try to go reach before it comes back to retest. So yeah, that's all we have on the weekly. Let's go down to the daily time frame. Let me get rid of this and this, you know. So yeah, man. I hope you guys are doing well, by the way. I really hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys watch, you know, the full video because um really the most value really, you know, you pick it up when you are deep into the video and you're locked in. You know, you need to focus and really be in the mix, and also like, you know, look at your charts and like, you know, compare my analysis to your analysis to see you know, what I might be getting wrong or what we have in common. And then, you know, that's the only way we're gonna connect on a deeper level, guys. As far as the markets are concerned, as far as the analysis are concerned, you know. So hopefully you're not just watching this video laying on your bed and just like, you know, trying to see what this guy is talking about. Like hopefully we are working together, you know. Like just treat this as a, you know, that group assignment. So it's a group assignment, and like whenever you watch this video, it's my turn to show you what I have going on, you know. But you also have your own stuff going on, and it's a matter of just comparing and showing each other what's missing on, you know, on our work. You know, I feel like I'm just talking too much right now. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. So it's important for us to outline the wave that's holding right now. I'm not gonna outline each and every wave. If you want to understand how the wave methodology works, just, you know, check out my content, check out my previous videos and stuff. So clearly, our high has been broken, right? Our high has been broken, and if you want to put a price on it or a level, a precise point where it was broken, it's here, right? Um, let me do this. It's right here, right? And now we're trying to see where price might be heading because Now we want to see where price might be heading. And we can only do that by just, paying attention to the left-hand side of the markets and see what price, you know, uh, what price did on the previous, in the previous time. So right now, the next key point is this line that I just drew right now, but then it's too far, right? It's too far, and we know that the markets are not gonna move linearly until it gets to that point, right? This is the low. Let's also just mark it up in case there might be some interesting price action approaching this level right here. So because now we are at a point where price has broken the previous high. Now it's going for another high, or it's going for a new high. But we really have no guidance on where it might reverse or where it might do what. That's where we resort to, or we resort to our trend line. We're gonna resort to our trend line as a guide. This is the daily trend line. And we are 2 touches in. I mean, some might argue that no, your trend line has to be, the first touch, second touch, it's invalidated. You cannot force this one because price broke back in. So we might as well give it more room, make it the second touch and see what it does. Let's not force the trend line. This is the trend line we can have for now. We are 2 touches in. 4 hour. I'm just gonna make this video, guys, the GBPUSD video, and I will drop the gold afterwards. I know I always say that, and only drop it a couple of hours later or even a day later. I'm sorry for that, but I promise after this I'm doing the gold and the DXY. I feel like that's important so that we know that we are in tune with how the dollar is trying to move this week. So we're on the 4 hour, and this is what the 4 hour is looking like, right? I know what you might be thinking right now. No, this trend line is too wide. That's true. It's too wide. That's why we need to zoom in and go into the immediate trend that is happening right now, right? Try and capture that and see what we can get out of it. So on a bigger time frame, or on a bigger scale, we're in an uptrend, right? And we're all aware of that, right? Let me just, because I'm trying to keep our analysis as simple as possible, guys. And I'm building it up little by little. So daily trend is bullish. Even the 4 hour, if you want to be honest. I mean, I can already see it. I can already see it. This is the 4 hour, and it's bullish. This is the wave right here. The previous wave, the holding wave, higher high. This is the holding wave right here. This is the high wave. This is here, right? So what we might be having here, I don't like forcing the trend line either. I don't like forcing it. I'm gonna go down to the 1 hour. It might be clearer there, but on the 4 hour, this is what we have. We have 2 touches, and here's where we could be expecting the third touch before it goes to the upside. But having trading GBPUSD for so long, I know that this is too good to be true. Ain't no way price is gonna come here and go to the upside, because this is not gonna be enough liquidity. They know no one is really trying to, the buyers are in and they're trying to buy some more, right? And they know nobody's really gonna be trying to buy right here, because no one is gonna be trying to buy here, because to sell here, because it's pretty much clear that we are in an uptrend. So no one is trying to, trade against. No one is trying to trade against the trend, right? So there's gonna be a little bit of manipulation. This level might be broken. Price might come to this level and even manipulate some more and break the higher low to make us believe that price is finally going to the downside. As soon as the sellers are convinced and they start entering, that's the liquidity the buyers need so that they buy some more and take price wherever they want to take it. And at this point, what do you think they're trying to take the price? No. At this point, what do you think they're trying to take the price? I'm not gonna lie to you. The next key point is here. The next key point is here. I mean, it obviously won't happen in the course of a day or a week even. Well, it might happen in the course of a week. We just have to, be patient enough to wait for the right liquidity to be swept and for the right momentum to take price to this level, right? But that's my take. That's my take. We're on an uptrend. You can even see that price is losing its momentum right here because it's rejecting higher prices. There's not enough liquidity for price to break this resistance right here, right? And it's also hard for me to believe that the buyers are somewhere waiting here or the buyers are going to be ready by the time they get to this level. So we might experience a break of this trend line just to get the sellers to budge in and be convinced that the market is finally dropping, only for the buyers to come at a later stage. That's the manipulation. That's what the market makers do to get liquidity. So just be very vigilant. If you're not getting any sort of confluence that the sellers are in, well, you might get all the confluence you need. That's the problem. You might get all the confluence and still be wrong, right? So just keep in mind the trend that we are in. Keep in mind all the manipulation that the market makers might be trying to make because they want liquidity more than anything, and the liquidity is the retail trader that sees a break of structure. As soon as this line is broken, you see sells. That's what as soon as you sell, they're gonna buy somewhere here, right? Or they're gonna buy as soon as you think it's a sell and then take the market to the upside, right? So it's very important to identify key levels. And right now, our key levels is the previous high. Well, this low demand zone right here. That's the first level that we pay attention to, which is also like a convergence. I just learned this yesterday, by the way. A convergence area or zone where a couple of trading concepts or technical concept meet where they meet, right? So this is where our trend line meets our support, this mini support we have right here. So this is a point of interest for sure. We'll see how price reacts when it gets to this level, and if it breaks it, we know that's definitely coming to this level. And price coming to this level shouldn't guarantee us that okay, price is finally gonna be selling, because as much as price might drop to this level, we know that this is really the low that's holding right now. So as long as this high low is holding, we're still on an uptrend. And as soon as sorry about that. So as long as price is above this level or above this low right here, we know that we are going to the upside. This is the second touch here. First touch is here. Right. So this is how the market is looking on my end. I don't know how you are seeing the market right now. I mean, we might be experiencing some sort of a consolidation here for the entire day, right? We might be experiencing this for the entire day because it's Monday. You know how the market's at on Mondays. I don't trade on Mondays, hence I do this analysis on Monday so that we get the feel in real time of what the market is actually doing. This consolidation might be happening for the entire day, even into like the following morning, Tuesday morning. And yeah. So what I'm gonna tell you now is that pay attention to what happens when price gets here. It's not always it's not always the case that when price gets to a trend line that is even supported by a support area like this, buyers are gonna come in, because look at this, you know. The average trader might look at this and feel like, okay, this is overbought right now, right? This is overbought and stuff. The sellers are gonna be coming in soon, but then the buyers are also still in the trade. You know, they're still in the market. They're trying to get more liquidity to take the price to wherever they want to take it. So it's a battle of buyers and sellers at this point, right? And I really think you should be paying attention. I'm not gonna say do not take the sales as soon as this level is broken. But if you take the sales, be very cautious, right? Be very cautious. Take your profits as soon as possible. Price might not even reach the higher low because there's going to be enough liquidity from the sellers right here, right? So that's how I'll be looking at the market this week. You might also have this in your analysis saying, okay, this line has been broken, but honestly, right, it really doesn't mean much, right? So yeah, so keep your eyes open, watch what price does when it gets to this level, and based off the stats, based off how we've been performing the past 2 weeks with our analysis in terms of them being accurate with what happens on that trading week. I think we've been missing, but it's fine. As long as we manage our risk, we're still gonna survive, you know. We're still gonna live to fight another week. So manage your risk well, and just find those psychological levels and see how price reacts. And yeah, when it's time to pull the trigger, you will know it. And when you do that, manage your risk pretty well. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. This is what I have for the GBPUSD. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me see if there's some sort of a pattern here. I mean, I might be reaching, but let's just watch, man. Let's just watch and see. When it's time to enter, your rules, your trading plan will tell you. And please manage your risk, guys, so that you live to fight another day, or you live to trade another day, right? So yeah, that's what I have for you guys, and thank you very much for tuning in. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you really enjoy the content that I'm giving you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.